Hey YouTubers, feeling a little bit under the weather. Think I'm about to get over this cold. Pretty happy about that. But I wanted to describe for you something that, an event that happened late one night, about 2 months ago. I got to my car in the parking garage in the middle of Dallas and noticed that one of my tires was really, really low. So as I drove out of the parking garage, I considered where was the closest place that I knew where I could get my tire aired up. It was apparent that I had to do it pretty quickly, or I could suffer, catastrophic failure in the tire. So I remembered this one place, this one gas station I'd been to once or twice. It wasn't in a great area, but it was the closest place I could think of. So I drove there and pulled into the lot and drove around the entire facility until I found the machine that gives out air. It was in the back of the store in the dark. There was no lighting whatsoever. I did notice as I pulled up about, we'll say 50 yards or so past that point was a dumpster, and it appeared that there were some people there. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know why they were there. But, at that point I decided, okay, even though I don't have my CHL yet, I'm going to go ahead and get my gun and put it into my pants right here, and then go around and get, the air going. It was in the worst possible place it could be, which was in the passenger rear tire. So I started pumping the air, and I got part way through that when I noticed that, and I kept an eye on those guys, those people. I noticed one of them started walking towards my vehicle. At that point, I just started being more hyper aware of my surroundings, and at some point, like say my vehicle's here, he diverged and went, well, you can't tell it that way from that direction. Let's say my vehicle's here and he was coming towards me like this. He diverged and started heading off at an angle. So I just kind of kept an eye on him and the other people at the dumpster at that point, and kept pumping the air. At some point, I was almost through pumping the air. Had almost the right amount of poundage going in there whenever another one of those people broke off and started heading towards me. At this point, I said enough is enough. So I let the air thing go and coil back up into its housing. I put the cap back on, and I got to my door about the time that person got to me. And it was apparent that he was going to engage me in conversation. And unfortunately, I was raised in an environment where you talk to people. So I didn't just brush him off. But what I did do was I opened the car door and I put it in between he and I. I put my left hand up, and I grasped the car door so that he could not hit the car door and push it against me. And then I put my right hand on my gun, and I was ready to draw if I should have to. And he started talking, and my hearing is not the best in a good situation, much less at that point. There was traffic going by on the highway, and so I couldn't really understand much of what he was saying. At some point, right in the middle of that, another guy broke off and started heading at a very fast pace towards both of us. And so now I have two potential targets that I've got to keep an eye on, plus my rear area behind me, because I was still trying to keep an eye on everything. And that guy just walked faster and faster, and finally he passed both of us at a fast pace, and I don't know. The other guy acted like he was startled. I don't know. And when that guy got past us about 10 or 20 feet, the guy went, I don't know what that guy's problem was. I'm like, I don't know what your problem is. But, know, but I still kept on an alert status. Kept watching to make sure that guy didn't double back and come back to get me. All the other car doors were locked, so he couldn't get in any of those doors out of my sight. So, anyways, it was kind of funny. At some point, that guy realized he happened to take a closer look at the way I was standing, and he realized I had my hand on my hip, and he'd been there the whole time. And that's when he went, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, dude! Whoa! I was just oh, no need for that. Whoa!" I'm like going, "Yeah, there is a need. Thank you very much." And and finally he got to his point, which was to ask for money, of course. And at that point, I said no. I didn't have any money, and there was no way on earth, even if I had money, I wasn't going to, right there in the dark, I wasn't going to take my hand off my pistol and reach back for my wallet to give him some money. It just wasn't going to happen. So that was just plumb silly. So anyways, finally he walked off. I got in my car and I drove off, and that was the end of that. But it really made me be, a little bit more aware of my surroundings. And so I hope I never have to draw that thing. I really do. I'm going to be prepared as much as I can, but my preference is I never have to draw, and I never have to shoot. So anyways, that's it for my little tale of how it could have really gone bad. Thanks for listening. Before I leave you, though, I'd like to give a shout out to a great channel, Dino Dad 32. He's got a lot of great videos about the AR platform and quite a few other things. If you're interested in that firearm, I think you'd really enjoy his videos. He also puts a nice sense of humor to it, which is always a welcome addition to any video. Again, Dino Dad 32, DINO DAD 32, Dino Dad. Please check out his channel. Subscribe. Also, subscribe to my video if you like it, and like it. All that good stuff. In any case, again, thanks for listening. Stay safe and shoot straight.